We're about to start our parish mission tonight with our mission of the theme of the call of radical discipleship with John Beaulieu. And as I listened to the gospel today, I was thinking how you could have a whole retreat, whole mission, just on this gospel passage, this parable of Jesus. It's so rich in teaching us so much about God, so much about ourselves, and so much what God desires for us. So familiar to us, the prodigal son makes choices, obviously, that are wrong. They're sinful. And then as a result, he's destroying himself to a point where he thinks he has nothing left. He's going back. But he believes he's not even a son of the Father anymore. And yet the Father is willing to welcome him. The Father's willing to restore him. The Father doesn't make him go through conditions to be back. He sees his back and he welcomes him. He says his son was dead and has now come back to life. Dead, not physically, he was still living, but dead in their relationship. And interestingly, the Father is willing to offer life again. And that's what God continually does for you and me. How many times you and I know we've done something in our lives where we distance ourselves from God, we hurt ourselves from God, we sin, and yet God restores us. We know that formally in the sacrament of reconciliation. So beautiful, the way God brings us back and completely forgives. How many of us find it hard, though, to forgive ourselves? Here, the son today, in so many ways, he feels he can't be forgiven. He could be a slave, but he's no longer a son. And the Father shows him he can be his son again. So this morning, I just invite you to pray for yourselves and your own awareness, like the Son, whatever ways we've distanced ourselves from the Father or others, but also those whom we love, we care for, who we can see have been going through something of the choices that are being made. We can see they're not going the right path. We can see they're making it difficult for themselves and others, that we would just pour out our prayer for them and invite them to be aware, like the younger son discovered today, there is life again. You can be restored. You can begin again. For this is the way of God the Father.